I'm Lindsay Lopez from Foreign Pilates, and today I just wanted to show you a couple things that you can do when you're on the road, something that you can do literally when you wake up or before you go to bed, right next to your bed in your hotel room or wherever you're staying, so that you don't necessarily have to pack workout gear or special shoes or have to go into a gym or schedule a class. You can literally just do it right in your room, and we'll just do like a 5-minute thing. So the first thing that I do, I have these awesome stress roller balls, which are 2 balls that are attached, but you can actually just take 2 tennis balls and wrap them together with tape. They're a great thing to have. You can throw them in your suitcase and roll your body out. So I find that my lower back gets really tight when I travel. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the roller. I'm going to place it right at the base of my spine. So it's not quite on my tailbone. I would say like a little bit above my tailbone. And then I'm just going to lean back onto it. So you kind of have to find the right space. There's a ball on either side of my spine. And I'm just going to roll back and forth over my sacrum. So this isn't your lower back. This is actually the back of your hips. There's a big area there that gets really tight, so this feels awesome to do in the morning. It can be a little intense depending on how tight you are, but it will really help open your lower back up, just kind of wake up your spine. So I do that first thing, and then I'll put that to the side, and I'll lie down on my back, and I'll do my 100. So knees start to the chest, curl the head and shoulders up, stretch the legs out, maybe nice and high in the morning, I'm tight. Pump the arms, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. So you're just inhaling for 5 pumps, exhaling for 5 pumps. Squeeze my legs together, this gets my blood flowing, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. 1 more. This is your warm-up, get those arms moving. And then finish with 1 nice big hug, stretch out the lower back. And then I'll come sit up, I'll place my feet on the mat, hands under my knees, and I'll do a half roll down. You can also do arms out in front, but start here, 1 hand for each knee, curl the hips under you, round back, round forward, try to keep the lower back curl. Again, you round it back, plant the feet, curl under, pull your abs in as you come back up. Reach your arms out in front of you, more advanced, curl the hips. Pull the abs in as you come forward. Do 1 more like this. So you're going to round it back and round it forward. Bring the soles of your feet together, just take a nice stretch, let your head hang. So the next thing I'm going to do is do a stretch for my hamstrings. I have a yoga strap here, so these are, again, something you can throw in your bag, or if you have a belt or a towel, you can use this. So you're just going to lie flat down on your back. Depending on how flexible you are, bottom leg can be bent, top foot goes on the ball of the foot, head on the mat. So again, I'm pretty flexible, so I can go ahead and extend my bottom leg. If you're really inflexible, this might be a better position. You want to start with the hips down, space in the lower back. Just bend the knee into your chest, inhaling your air. Exhale, lengthen through your leg. You just do that a few times. So it's inhale and exhale. Right, notice that I'm keeping my foot facing the ceiling. I'm not dropping my foot down. Then I'm going to stretch the bottom leg. Take both ends in the band in the opposite hand and bring the leg across the body. So I'm going across the body. I'm keeping my opposite hip down. You'll see it when I do the other side. You come through the center, you switch your hands, and you open the leg to the side. This stretches the inner thigh. Try not to let your hip roll out. Keep it heavy. Come center, do that 1 more time on each side. This one is great. If you turn your toes to face that way, turn the toes to face that way. Turn them in, turn them out, extra stretch. Come through the center. Bring the leg out to the side. You can use your hands to kind of help stabilize the hips. And then you'll just switch sides. So now you bring the left foot up. So now you'll see on this side, I keep my foot facing the ceiling, keep my hips on the mat, and extend the leg. You can add the breath. So again, bottom leg bent or straight, up to you. Lengthen the leg. Do 1 more. Inhale, just waking up the hamstrings. Be gentle if you're doing this in the morning. Come across the body, keeping this opposite hip down. So you're going to want to do this. Keep that hip down and bring it across and up. Then switch hands, go out to the side to stretch the inner thigh. Again, I'm pretty flexible, so but I do feel a stretch for sure. And these are great to do. You can hold with your hands, but if you're very tight, this gives you a lot more space so that you can stretch your leg without hunching your shoulders up. So I'm going to do a little rolling. This would be the most basic roll. Hands under the knees, feet off the mat. I just roll back, and then I roll up, and again I roll back, and I roll up. A little more advanced, hands on the ankles, back, and up. One more time, back, and up. I extend the legs out for a spine stretch forward. I sit up tall, and then I just round my body over my waist. I roll it all the way up. Inhale your air, exhale, dive it forward. Roll the body all the way up. Do one more, exhale the air. Roll it all the way up. Good. Next, come onto your hands and knees. Plant the hands directly under your shoulders, knees right under your hips for a little cat and cat. This feels really good. So start by pressing the floor away, lifting your chest, lifting your tailbone. Exhale, round the spine. Let your head be heavy. Inhale, chest forward, tush up. Exhale, round the back. Curl the hips under. One more time. Inhale, stretch this way. Exhale, stretch this way. Then I sit back into my heels for a second. I stretch out my spine. Roll back up. Do one more set. Now we're going to engage the core. So this is great to do in the morning. So maybe in the evening I won't do this because it's a lot, it gets the heart rate going and I'm kind of trying to slow down my day. But you'll do the same lift, the same around, and then you'll lift your knees up and lower them down. Arch up, round up. Lift the knees, lift to the navel. One more time, lift the chest. Round the chest, lift up, and lower down. Now, it's not Pilates, but it's a great stretch and it feels really good. So then from here, I just tuck my toes under and I lift my hips up, and I just find a downward facing dog. So let's see. Just reaching the heels to the floor, pedal the feet out. Breathe into the back of the hips. I usually like to circle my ankles. And just kind of swivel my hips side to side. And then from here, I'm going to walk my feet to my hands. I'm going to let my head be heavy, my knees soft. And then I'm going to slowly stack my spine, one vertebra at a time, all the way up. Sometimes it's helpful to take a hold of something, you know, a countertop, but I just bend my knees, I lift my heels, I stretch my legs, I lower them. So it's bend on 1, lift on 2, extend on 3, lower on 4. And now I reverse it, so it's up and bend, keep the heels lifted, lower the heels, extend. One more time, so you lift and bend and lower. And again, you can hold on to something. And then to finish, I love this stretch. So the feet come together, and then you're just going to let your head hang heavy. Begin to round forward all the way. Then come into a flat back. So again, you don't have to touch the floor. You can even bend your knees. But then you're going to lift your arms out, so you come into a flat back. Then curl your hips under you. Articulate your spine all the way upright. When you get to the top, separate your palms out. Press down and lift your chest, a little arch back. Then bring the arms down and curl in and round again. All the way forward. Good. And then flat back out. Pull the navel to the spine. Tilt the pelvis under. Roll it up. Open the arms, open the chest. A little back bend. Last time to finish. So head in. Let your spine just round. You can even stop halfway. Shaking the head. Roll all the way down. Lift up. Roll your body up. Open the arms, open the chest. And then just finish standing tall. And that's your hotel travel workout. Hope to see you on the mat again soon.